Three, two, one. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to game number 3 of the semifinals of the GosuCup America. I am Maut, joined by Owen once again, and we've got Fnatic versus Hello, this is Dog, who took the second game very closely, and one of the best games I've seen in quite some time. How are you doing, sir? Yeah, I'm not going to switch it up this time around. I'm not switching it up, man. That's
I'm
it.
good. I'm good. I mean, I've said I'm good about 6 times today, but it's all right. I'm always good. And as we enter the game three, our usual bans, Gondar, Magnus, Batrider, and probably we'll see a Darkseer ban unless HTID wants to switch it up and maybe ban out Sven finally.
I don't know, man. Even though that game got close, they took care of Sven pretty well in the mid game, and it just wasn't enough for them to get back into it. So maybe they're thinking about it. As you can see, they're taking their time. Usually this would be an instant Darkseer ban, but I think they're taking their time this time around.
I don't know. We'll have to see.
We will have to see. I'd like to thank everybody for joining, especially the Peruvian audience, who's been a really great fun chat. I hope you're enjoying. This back-to-back action. We'll get into the SECS. In fact, what time is it? Let's check the time right now. 6
It
o'clock.
is
So
6.
SECS we're missing a large chunk of, but that's okay. We'll get into that for the most part. Templar Assassin. It wouldn't be a Fnatic game without Whitebeard on TA. So, and of course
Yes,
we're
so we
going to
did see
see.
the Darkseer ban.
Yeah, we did see the Darkseer ban. That's another thing that we need to bring up there. That's very important. Not the Sven ban. Does Fnatic switch it up? And I mean, this game relies on them getting to the finals or not. And I do want to see who did get to the final. I'm going to check the, excuse me, I'm going to alt tab. I apologize in chat. I'm going to look and see the graph, or the brackets, excuse me, make sure I can find it and see who did win that root game, or if it's still going on. I do want to see it real quick. In the meantime, it looks like the game isn't over yet, apparently, for root plus
Oh,
E4,
really?
root
Well,
versus E4. Actually, I don't know. It says that
maybe they
root
just
took
didn't
it
report yet.
2-0. It says that root took it 2-0. I guess E4 is in the lower bracket. Yeah, okay, that's it. Or they got
Okay.
third place. Okay, so it'll be root. Whoever wins this game is going to go on against root.
Yeah.
And that is a professional team as well, so.
I'd just like to give out a shout out to our North American audience and everyone else who isn't Peruvian because, we can't just give a shout out to them. So thank
Yeah,
you guys
only
all for
Peruvians.
watching. I hope you guys are enjoying as much as we are. And we hope you guys stick around for the games to come after this.
Heyo, switcheroo. Sven is up on Hello, This is Dog. And it's maybe their time to shine with this pick. So, oh boy. I
Oh
can't remember the
boy.
time. I can't remember a time when Fnatic didn't pick Sven.
Yeah, I mean, I want to see what they pick now, how to deal with him. Maybe they know how to play him so well that they figured out a way to deal with him as well.
I want to believe that, but I honestly, if we see that, I'd be so excited because I'd be just like, yes, that's how you counter Sven. Excellent. Now I know. But they're gonna pick the Queen of Pain. They're gonna pick the Undying. I don't know if this is. I don't think this is their way to counter it. I think this is just picks that they want to go with. So already looking at 3 picks on the side of Fnatic, and then we'll get into the next ban phase as soon as Hello This Is Dog picks up their last tier here. It's going to be the Night Stalker, which we've seen play today, but Sven and the Night Stalker. So it'll probably be a Night Stalker mid, I'd have to imagine. I would be
I'm
very
not
surprised
sure.
to see otherwise. Are you not sure?
I don't know. They could lane him in the off lane even. I've
That's
seen that done a
true.
couple times before.
That's true. I mean, yeah, you can really send Night Stalker anywhere. I mean, I guess we'll have to see. I can't count the chickens before they hatch or something like that. I don't know what the actual thing is. Whatever.
No idea.
You get what I'm saying, though.
Yeah, of course.
You understand. And so the Sven rape train was stopped just short in the previous game. And
Yeah,
Hello, This Is
HTID
Dog.
definitely managed to stop it with a huge explosion of damage.
There was so much going on in that last
Yeah,
few
it was
fights.
hard to
I was
tell.
just like, what is? It makes it difficult for a caster to understand sometimes. But this
Definitely.
game, we're going to be on the ball for you. I mean, it is game 3 after all.
We do see a Windrunner ban from the Fnatic side. I guess they don't want to deal with the Quap Windrunner matchup, which is really, really good for the Windrunner side.
Get that shackle shot off into a nice little easy sonic wave, or power shot even, or what have you.
Even,
Is that what you're suggesting?
of course.
All
SD
right.
getting banned out by HDID. Maybe they want to take. I don't know. Actually, I have no idea why they banned SD.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's
I'm
actually
not
really
sure.
interesting.
Maybe SD is good against Night Stalker. Who knows?
Maybe it's good against Fen. Think about that.
If it was good against Sven, why didn't they pick it last game?
I don't know. That's a good point. I'm just, hey man, I'm just trying to think of
Well,
something.
I'm.
Okay.
It's good. It's good that we have different views because it gives more insight.
And it's more interesting. If we said the same stuff and agreed
Yeah.
all the time, everyone would be like, these guys are boring. Right?
Yeah, of course.
My friend, you sound a little tired.
I'm just hungry, man. We need to go
Uh,
to eat
you need like Pop
after
Tarts.
this. We gotta get Fnatic to buy us dinner for following them all the way through.
Yeah, man. I mean, they freaking owe me. Yeah, for sure. Like, you can get like the appetizer, I guess.
Okay, okay. I'll get the free appetizer and I'll pay for the rest.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. I'll include you.
All
You've done
right.
a lot of good casting today. Of course, Purian Flax cast with me yesterday. If you were there watching that, great guy, super nice guy. Apparently working on a Spirit
Definitely.
Breaker video next. Apparently was what he told me.
Ooh,
I'm not sure if
rumors.
that's true or not, but I'm excited to see that. He also told me he had a Dazzle video that was so fucking weird that he didn't want to show it to anybody. Like it was creepy as hell. He told me, and I said, I believe it, man.
Oh man, that's too funny. This is Purion Flags revealed.
The inner Purian Flax, the true Hollywood story.
Yeah, so we do see the remaining bans for the Fnatic side are going to be Wisp and Rubik, and of course Coddle getting banned out as the powerhouse support for HTID as we await their final ban.
Can I just say I'm really glad that we're not seeing Rubik again? I mean, as much as I love him, he makes team fights kind of.
It's hard to follow, like, it's really hard to follow. You don't know whose spells are whose.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you see like a Ravage and then another Ravage, you
Yeah,
realize
it's
that
easier,
something's been
but like
stolen. But like, there's other
the
times.
screams, etc.
Yeah, exactly. DK will be the final ban from Hello, This Is Dog. Here that's seeing a little bit more play recently. So
Hmm.
right now you've got Templar Assassin, you've got Undying, you've got Queen of Pain. So TA will probably be sent mid again. Queen of Pain in that off lane, and then Undying will be with the tri lane, who I'm not sure what it'll be right now. Jakiro, Sven, and Night Stalker, we have really no idea how this is going to work. I imagine Jakiro and Sven will be in a lane together, and Night Stalker will not be with them. Whether he's mid or off lane, we're not sure of yet. We have to wait for the picks from Hello, This Is Dog, but the final ban phase is gone. No track gold available because that bounty hunter did get banned out from Fnatic. 130 left on the reserve time. In fact, they use none right now, but the reserve time on the side of Hello, This Is Dog is gone all the way down, essentially.
Yeah,
What are you
of
thinking
course.
here?
I'm not sure. Both teams are okay, Lena. I'm thinking Lena. I'm thinking Lena.
I didn't give you a lot of time there. I didn't know they were going to pick
I
so quick.
predicted Lena, okay?
I'm not sure I'm the... Oh, Lena, okay. Alright. But this confuses me because they need a setup stun, so I guess they know what they're picking last
Or they're
already.
just relying on the Undying Slow, or maybe the skill of the Lena player. I mean, it's not always that hard.
Yeah, it's still pretty difficult, man. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not like sometimes it's easy, like in a
Against
team
against
fight.
good players, it's probably a lot harder than what I'm used to.
What we're used to, my friend. I mean, let's be honest. Like, I played Lena once, and I got trashed by it. Like, I just got absolutely rocked. Shadow Shaman will be the next pickup from the side of Hello, This Is Dog. Then the Lifestealer pickup from Fnatic. That's what they're gonna run. The Nake's pickup here, which they ran with Fluff yesterday, will probably be played by Smurf this time around. And one more pickup from Hello, This Is Dog. And what will it be? What could it
I really
be?
like the Nax pickup. With the tri-lane with Undying Nax and probably Lena, it'll be really easy to set up the stun with all those slows, especially life stealers.
Absolutely. That's gonna be. Yeah, I mean that's true. That slow is you don't necessarily need a stun to
Hmm.
get Light Strike Array off. You don't necessarily need it. In fact, it's like it's still pretty easy if you've got that slow, which is open wounds. Which, by the way, that does slow exactly. The max slow is 70%, so that's a lot of slow.
Yeah, the other thing I want to talk about is the Rasta pickup, or the Shadow Shaman pickup, rather. And I just really love seeing him because he adds so much dynamics to play. Like, he can take out towers so fast, and at the same time, he's so hard to push against.
Yeah, I mean the Ether Blast or Ether Shock, excuse me, so good at counter pushing. He's also just a very good hero for helping out ganks. You get the shackles off, followed by maybe a hex, or getting the ward trap is pretty crucial though as well. If you can get the ward trap off, you might be in a good position. They will pause. I will let you have Fnatic this time around.
Oh, well, thank you. What an honor. On the Radiant side, we have the Fnatic RC crew, Whitebeard on TA, Rolo on Lena, Derp on his signature Undying, Tobacco on the Quap, and of course Smurf Dota, the carry player, on the Nyx Lifestealer.
I mean, if you were going to be snarky about it, maybe I should have just taken it. Ah, jeez. Alright, on the side of Hello, this is Dog. Talus will be on the Sven. We'll have your boy JC on the Jakiro. We'll have T on the Shadow Shaman. We're going to have Careface, TT, aka the People's Champ. And then finally, the Night Stalker will be played by GX Slim. And we will have a quick pause here. I'm not sure what for. Whitebeard says 1 second. I want to check the ping, as I always do. 240 for Hello, this is Dog, and that's the highest. It's actually a T there, but everything else is pretty normal. Once again, thanks for joining us on Neo Dota. You can follow me and Own on. You can follow me first and foremost. Actually, you know what? I'll do you first. You can follow Own at twitter.com/Dota2Own and twitch.tv/OwenDota. That's OEN. That's how he spells his name.
For battle.
You can type that in the chat if you'd like, and the stream chat if you so desire. And then of course twitch.tv/MautDota2. Twitter.com/MautDota2. Please follow NeoDota. We got a lot of exciting stuff coming up, hopefully in the near future. Of course, Much Ado About Dota, a great talk show that you should watch. And it'll be this Monday, I believe at 9 p.m. I don't know who the special guest is this time around, though. And so we see Fnatic once again looking for an initiation. They're going to go right straight for the jugular here up in the top jungle. And there's 3 heroes here for the side Hello, this is Dog, and they have absolutely no idea that they're going to get brought around from the side. I think they are pinging it out, but actually, Fnatic heading mid right now, but GX Slim very safely behind the tier 2 tower.
30 seconds to battle.
Smurf at the edge. So the tri-lane for Hello, this is Dog will be Sven, Jakiro, and of course the Shadow Shaman. The Broodmother will be in the off lane, and of course in the mid lane we will see GX Slim. I don't know what Fnatic's running just yet. And they're going to back off, it looks like.
Well, I'm thinking Whitebeard mid, as always. I don't know how he doesn't get tired of that hero and the lane that he's always in, but I guess whatever works, right? And I'm thinking Quap will be the top solo, and of course we'll have the tri-lane bot.
That's definitely a good guess, and I'd say that you're probably 90% right there. I mean, you're 90%. You know what? You're right. Okay, that's it. You're right. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say.
I think they're waiting for a mid kill though.
They are waiting for the mid kill. You see GX Slim playing very close to the tower right now. Actually, they're gonna turn around and maybe find Hello, this is Dog real quick. And in fact, they will do so. There's open wounds going on to T. The Light Striker right flying off the Ice Path as well from your boy. But T is in a lot of trouble. He will go down. Derp getting that first blood. And another early aggression from Fnatic, and this time it pays off for them.
Yeah, that was really great because they knew they had the better level 1, they knew they could fight, and they just took advantage of that and waited patiently until one of the heroes made a mistake.
And now it's to back off here. And we probably will see Smurf build into that Hand of Midas as quickly as possible, but that will be difficult if you can't get farm here. And this is an aggressive tri-lane, so there's going to be a lot of aggression early on. We'll have to see how this goes. And tri-lane versus tri-lane, I don't know. Of course, Undying is so very strong with Decay. Light Striker Ray is a great stun, plus the nuke damage from Lena, and Nyx with open wounds. But the Stormhammer, the Ice Path, I don't know. I kind of like HTID better up here, but what do you think?
I'm not sure. I'm feeling the Rolo stuns are going to be rolling out a lot.
This guy. Did you mean to make that pun?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Of course.
Like, alright. Still, though.
Yeah, I'm not sure. To be honest, though, I think it's a little balanced for now, and we'll have to see if the skill differentials will count in as the wounds does go on tall as the sun does.
Nice path on to 2 right now. There's the Shackles. They're trying to turn this around. Derp taking some damage. The Tombstone has been popped. Your boy taking some damage here. He is your boy. And they're looking to continue to go here. Decay onto 1. Light Striker right onto 2. Will it be enough is the question. Where's the open wounds? He doesn't have enough mana. Stormhammer onto 2. A lot of aggression, no kills. There's the Shackle. No tower damage from Derp just yet, though. And somehow nothing happens out of all of that.
Yeah, everyone just speeds in back up, and they're ready to go at it again.
Round 2. Ready, fight.
Yeah, we do see mid, though, that TA is completely obliterating her lane, and GX Slim is finding it hard to farm, but it is still day, and he should be able to catch up once it turns to night.
And that'll be important, and we'll see him gank often You know, when you're in that tri lane, you maybe just try to get some farm and maybe some aggressiveness in that tri lane. But as a mid hero, going to be wanting to ganking pretty consistently there. Talus has to stay very far back right now. He's got 6 last hits, which isn't bad. 7 for the Lifestealer, so he's doing okay himself. Broodmother down in the bottom lane with 13. ZZ says GX Slim right now, who...
Some frustration coming out of him. He knows he's having trouble farming.
He's using his Void to last hit. Not uncommon, but I don't think he wants to resort to that top lane. Every time these guys get close, I'm like, there's definitely initiation happening up here, but no, they're just getting close to last hit, and there's just like nothing actually is happening. We actually see rotation coming back up from Rolo, who was warding, so if Talus wanted to strike, it would be now, but and I think they've lost their window of opportunity. We will see the Ether Shock leveled up first with the Shackles. There's going to be the open wounds onto Talus. He's taking a bit of damage. Light Strike Array will fly, will do enough damage. Will they get the kill? One more right click, and that does the job. Smurf getting it. There's going to be Dragon Slave as well. They're pushing them back, diving the tower right now. Zombies are up. And Jakiro's in a bit of trouble. There's going to be some decay as well. And now Fnatic is back to their old ways. 3-0 early on, and Rolo's still chasing. Going to barely miss the Light Strike Array, but that's all right. They got a few kills there. TP coming back in from Talus right now, and Smurf's still ready to dive. He's got open wounds again, and there's going to be some more strength stealing there. Open wounds up on Talus right now, taking some damage. He's trying to juke away. Warcry is popped. He's going to just use it. Nice Stormhammer, but not enough to follow it up. There's going to be the Light Strike Array onto Talus. Will they get another kill is the question. He's trying to juke. He's trying to run. What can he do, though? He will go down this time, though, to the creep, so it does get split up. Nice job, though. 4-0, and Sven is having a very difficult time. Oh, man. So, Fnatic, I guess, last game, the start they had, they're making up for it with this one.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said during the draft, that open wounds and the Light Strike Array combo is just too much to deal with. Even at the tower, like, they can't do much, and the Tombstone only adds to that dive capability.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah, because the zombies taking up all the aggro, things of that nature. I mean, they barely got focused by that tower in any of those fights. And that's frustrating if you're playing on the side of Helois's dog, because you've got a tri lane. You're like, well, what else can we do? We're sitting back behind our tower, and Sven is trying to farm, and they're diving us consistently over and over again. So that's definitely a good point. And by the way, that's only level 1 Light Strike Array, so keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Like when that gets leveled up and it does more damage, it only does like 90 damage at its first level. So, it can be scary later on. And Sven with 2 deaths is pretty far behind now. Only with 7 last hits, and Smurf has got some room to farm here. He's at 21 last hits. And some mid cheekiness going on right now.
Yeah, Whitebeard way in the lead with 34 last hits and 12 denies. Slim can't be too happy about that. It is, however, almost night, and he'll look to make up that deficit.
And once it is night, you can expect him to roam and probably top and go for a gank. Or somewhere at least. Maybe bottom, but top certainly needs some help here. Smurf still farming away. Derp and Rolo in the trees here. Rolo again with the warding duties as always, and he does it so well. And there's open wounds this time on the Rasta. They're going to go for a Stormhammer. TP in immediately, this time from the Night Stalker. Stormhammer onto Derp. They're going to get the kill on the Shadow Shaman with Lena, but Derp taking a lot of damage. GX Slim trying to get the kill. Light Strike Array onto the Jakiro. Smurf chasing. Meanwhile, Derp taking a lot of damage. GX Slim is actually backing off because that Tombstone is ridiculous. And Talus in some trouble as well. Where's the Light Strike Array this time? It's actually going to get the kill. Well, help get the kill, I should say, on the Jakiro with Lifestealer getting that last hit. 6-0. GX Slim in some trouble. There's going to be the open wounds. Void going to fly off. So slow versus slow. Stormhammer. He's going to pop his rage just as the Stormhammer hits him. And we'll see a double kill for Smurf, and he's on a killing spree at 6:27 in the game. 7-0. And Ice Path will hit, but they're trying to chase. It's just not going to... He's backing up. He's got that lifesteal capability, so he's not really that afraid, I guess. So.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, what do you think, man?
I mean, it's 7-0, and Talus is just having such a hard time. He has 500 gold. He's probably going to pick up his tier 1 boots right now, and he's going to try his best to farm it out. And like we saw last game, like if Sven does pick up his farm, he could do well late game. But still, it's going to be a little difficult to come back from this.
Yeah, I mean, 7-0. I mean, the gold graph and the XP graph are already going pretty far. 4,000 for gold right now. So I guess Fnatic just really thrives on Radiant side for some reason. And the aggressive tri-lane that they ran there, it seems to be going their way. In fact, now Smurf is alone right now. There are actually going to be some rotations. 5-man Dota looks to be the choice of Helois's dog. They're actually going to head down to the bottom lane or something. They're looking for something. It is nighttime with GX Slim. He does have a bottle. He's got boots. He's working towards that Urn of Shadows. We're going to see, they're actually rotating the aggressive tri-lane down, so it looks like they're going to try to get out. Meanwhile, damage coming in onto Careface there. The Light Strike Array did fly. It did hit, and Lina will get that kill. So 8-0 is the score. However, Tobacco and Rolo are in some trouble here. Tobacco enough with one blink available, but I don't think they're going to go here just yet. I think they realized that they did rotate this tri-lane down, and it looks like TPs are going to fly as well. Whitebeard is in Viz, so he's going to check this jungle out, maybe going on your boy. He does not have that medallion just yet, but still, that'll be a lot of damage if he can hit the right meld with refraction up on it. Pinging on to T right now, maybe going onto your boy. There's going to be the refraction plus the meld damage. Absolutely too much. The nuke was crazy. They go down immediately. Trap thrown onto Careface, and GX Slim coming as well. And then he backs off and says, well, maybe let's wait a second. Trying to get the refraction charges. There's going to be the Void on Derp right now, taking a lot of damage. He does get the Tombstone down. There's the Stormhammer. Will they get the kill? He's very tanky. Oh, the Scream of Pain doing a lot of damage. There's the Light Strike Array. Rolo getting a kill. Night Stalker getting one on Derp, however, and Templar Assassin going to turn that right around with a double kill. This time on to 2. Shadow Shaman and Broodmother still chasing, and GX Slim trying to get out. Whitebeard taking up the tower a little bit, but 12-1, man. I don't know, man.
And that Tombstone placement was so crucial. It just completely locked down the dire side for TA to obliterate.
Nice Ice Path on it too, by the way. And Tobacco will blink away, so no harm, no foul there. They got the one kill, but that's it, and the medallion's done the Templar Assassin, and the farm, I'm sure, for Nakes is going well. He's had free farm up here, and he's actually not even going for a Midas. He's going for straight into an armlet, it looks like, at this point. He's got that helm of the Iron Will. Get that extra strength going.
Iron Will to farm.
Absolutely. And that extra armor there. And the HP regen. Get those creep camps. Actually,
Yeah,
it does finish up that armlet.
HTID does have to do a lot to come back into this.
You sound so distraught, man. You're just like,
I'm just so sad for them. I mean, they had such a great game last game. They finally figured out how to shut down Sven, and they're starting to fall now. They picked up the hero that they were constantly having trouble with, and I guess not all teams know what to do with him.
well, it's not going well for Sven this time around, but let's not bury them just yet. They've got a lot of time to come back. I mean, 12-1, yeah, it seems insurmountable, but with a few nice team fights, they could get back into this. There's going to be a Void Silence onto Whitebeard right now. Refraction's still not being popped up, and that's just really, there's nothing they can do about that. They missed the Ice Path. If that Ice Path flies and connects, that probably could be a kill. But they do have a rotation coming in from Lina. Rolo is here now. He has Laguna Blade. He is level 6 top lane, actually. Smurf taking some damage there. And Open Wounds was on Talus, and he'll back off. Centaur MVP. He actually, I think Smurf got stunned by the Centaur Warchief with that pull.
Yeah, I think so.
That's cheating. You can't do that, computer, AI. Can't. That's not fair. You can't pick sides. Ping coming out. There's the Open Wounds on Talus this time. He's going to be in some trouble. There's going to be the Armlet Pop. The Light Strike Array misses. Doesn't matter. Dragon Slave is enough for the kill, so Lina actually has 4, 0, and 8. Does Smurf actually have any kills? Yeah, he's 3, 0, and 5. Okay. I was going to say, I was like, Rolo has like a lot of kills here. So,
I don't know, man. They're just like running away with the lead.
Yeah, I mean,
And HTID can't do much right now.
they know what they want and they're just taking it. It's
horrible.
It's a massacre. At 11 minutes, it's a massacre, but it could change very quickly, and we'll see. And
Yeah,
I mean,
the thing is that without the Gondar in the game, there's really no hero that can make them come back really, really quick. So this is going to have to be a gradual comeback with a couple of team fights, but they're definitely not out yet.
no team is ever out really until you're like mega creeps, and even then, there's always a chance. There's always a chance in Dota, at least in my opinion. But there are certain points where you know it's going to be bad. Talus is taking a lot of damage here. Going to Stormhammer, but I don't think that'll be enough. Smurf still chasing the Laguna Blade, going to get the kill. I'm sure Smurf is like, Rolo, stop KSing, please. I'd like some kills. Middle tower is gone by Whitebeard. Tier 2 is going to be gone as well. And I guess a tap out might be happening soon, I think, from the side of Hello, this is Dog. And it's... it's just this, somehow they just didn't get off on the right start. This Fen pickup, I don't think they're used to it. The lanes, meanwhile, bottom, Derp has his flesh golem popped up. They're looking for something, and Tobacco getting a kill on the Night Stalker. Insatiable Hunger looking for the kill on Tobacco. The blink is available in one. Gonna try to blink across the river, I imagine. There goes the Scream of Pain. There's going to be a double kill. GG, well played is called, and that means that Fnatic is going to move on to the finals, and that's going to be against Root Gaming.
Yep, that was a 12-minute tap out by HTID. I mean, it was a great game played by both teams, but Fnatic just managed to completely destroy the early game, and it was just too much for HTID to handle.
Absolutely. I mean, it's frustrating to see as a caster and as a viewer to watch a game. First of all, they played so great in the previous game, but only to just, lose it in 12 minutes, 13 minutes. It's just frustrating. It's just, but the thing is, Whitebeard played so well, like every game today. Of course, Smurf, with the exception of the previous game, played so well, and you gotta commend Hello This Is Dog. They're not a professional team. They're very close, obviously. SECS, they've been playing really well, in amateur leagues as well. And, yeah, man. But I think that's going to be it for us here tonight, guys. There's only one DC on the map, and that is going to be the Sven from the side of Hello This Is Dog. GG well plays are called. And remember to follow Dota2 Owen. That's his Twitter, or Own Dota. Remember, that's OEN. You can follow me at Maut Dota2, both at Twitter and Twitch. Please follow Neo. We got a lot of good stuff coming on, and including SECS. The playoffs are happening right now, essentially.
Yeah.
So we'll be